nuts.
Huh? I can't quite remember it.
I don't matter, he's full fucking nuts. I'll follow you.
Hey, so welcome to the channel. Gone to Castle Coch here and met up with some guys from a South Wales mountain bike group. Just going down the first trail. I didn't want to commentate on a lot of stuff because I didn't want to come across as the guy that like talks to himself really. But some of these tracks are just absolutely awesome. Lots of techie bits on there. The weather's been amazing down here. It's nice and dry, and it's just good to be able to follow people, sort of learn from the lines that they take, and really develop my skills in progressing with the mountain biking. So watch the rest of this. You'll see it gets quite lumpy on the camera, so sorry about that, and I'm going to work on those sets to try and get that dialed in so that it just looks more of a smoother transition as I'm going down. But enjoy the rest of the ride. Well, I got lost last time, so I'm not the man. But if we're having it. Now, I always like to get the most out of the day, so I do go 100%, but 100% in my limits. Richie's up ahead there. You can see that these sections as we go through are actually quite pedally, but you get some serious speed going down here, and it's a good way of developing your bike handling and cornering and being able to brake at the right time. So it's good practice. It does get quite lumpy in areas. I ride with 780mm bars, and some of the trees, just the way they are in this forest as it is in any forest, it's quite a tight squeeze. So actually it's good to be able to sort of practice that, develop that skill, because if you get that wrong that could end in disaster. So you'll see as we go through that it does get quite technical in certain sections of this trail. So enjoy this because it gets better. And here it is as we come squeezing through, carrying some speed here. And it looks like I've kind of narrowly avoided it there, but actually, you know, you can see it well in advance when you look up the track, and you've just got to get that braking right, but at the same time try and maintain the speed so that you don't sort of drop back so much and then have to get back into pedal mode. Now there's certain sections I didn't really know, but Hugh on the right there goes off the track, and he's picked up another section of trail that he's only just realised was there as well, so that's something I'll ride next time. But this all used to be forest area around here, but they've got like this public footpath in there now. I see. But you can cut off on different areas of the trail as you see me do here, and actually just add a bit more fun to it still.
This is all new to me. Last time I was here they hadn't even started.
Now this section here I absolutely love. Again, don't know the name of the trail, I'll get used to that as time goes on. You can get some serious speed down there. And then into this sort of sharp right turn, and you've got some pretty gnarly stuff down here. Now I came up here in the wet and I didn't really enjoy it because I got lost. It was so slippy, it just felt sort of dangerous to me, but these guys are used to the area, and that's why I kind of like really sort of sitting back following, because then you can watch that rider in front and pace yourself as you need to so that you don't catch up so much and develop those skills. So
it's a bit slippy there.
It is good to go out in a group, safety in numbers, and I've kind of mentioned that in previous videos, but if you come off in these woods on your own, you could be in a really, really sketchy situation there. So it's good to ride in a group, and it's just more fun. Carrying some serious speed around there, lots of tight switchbacks, all close to the trees again as you can see as we go through, but there's lots of roots, tree stumps, just so much stuff to be aware of when you're going through these trails that could sort of throw you off the bike, so you've got to be visually aware at all times, otherwise it will catch you out.
I can't get the pedal.
Not sure what happened to Richie there. I think foot come off the pedal maybe, but we got going again and we complete the trail successfully. It's just absolutely awesome.
Ah, good run.
Now this section here almost seems like I'm completely rubbish here. I just don't know the names of the trails. I can name one that comes up very shortly, but I hadn't done this one before, and as you go through it's just more evident on this trail that you can see the tree stumps, the roots, quite technical in areas, and you can carry, again like every other trail, go within your limits, but you carry some serious speed through here, but you've just got to be aware of that pedal positioning, because you hit one of those stumps, you're going to go flying and injure yourself, damage your bike. It's going to be a bad day. So first time for me, still doing 100%. As usual, it's kind of full ahead or not at all for me. But I loved it. It's just a very sort of technical track. Puts a smile on your face all the way through, and because it's dry, just made the conditions perfect for the sort of riding that I like to do, really. So some big roots that just went over there, but I'll absolutely fly over that next time. I just didn't really know what to expect. And then of course you can go flying through here. You'll see there's a little bit of a gap that comes up. I didn't know it was coming, but I get the pedals going and then manage to clear it fine. It's only a little one, but
just amazing.
Still fun. There it is. And then of course I thought that was it, but then it goes into even more sections of the track that joins up onto something that we did previously, so absolutely brilliant. And these are all the sections of the track that I did on the previous run. But the great thing about Castle Coch is you don't have to climb for long to be able to get to these trails. They just naturally flow at a sensible elevation through the woodline. So you can go up there for a couple of hours and actually have an absolute blast of a day compared to some other trails where you have to climb for so long to be able to get that little bit of descent.
Ah, back here. Oh, that was awesome.
Beast that trail.
Yeah.
Now this one's called Thread the Needle, so I actually do know, and you can just see how close everything is. I had to manoeuvre the bars to get back through the trees there. I took a couple of wrong lines on that. I've only done this twice before, but the main thing is the bars didn't catch the tree, got through safely. I really enjoyed that one.
Last one of the day.
Carry some serious speed through this trail. I like this one. It's not a very long one, but still a little bit techy. Few jumps in areas, as you can see there. Just keeping that distance, but also always trying to keep an eye on Rich as well, because I don't really know what's coming up.
Now that was pretty dodgy, that.
And then of course I'm not in the right gear. I think, yeah, I'm going to go over this. Oh no, I'm not.
God, that was awful, wrong gear.
Epic fail on that one. And this is just a downhill section to get back to the car. Richie starts to slow up. I'm wondering what's going on. Last bit of the trail and he gets a puncture. So his tyre was sliced.
You alright?
He needed to get a new tyre. And that completes what was an epic session. We were only up there just under 2 hours. I went for a pint with the boys afterwards, had a laugh, and we're going to do it all again next week. But if you love what you're seeing, going to get one video a week. Rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you for the next one.